Today's video is going to be what does it mean to be a woodsman? I have my opinion on what I think a woodsman is and the rules that I've kind of lived by. I am out in a cedar bog. Sorry about the shadow on this side, but the sun is over there nice and bright, so it kind of creates a really white side of me and it kind of creates a really shady side, but that's the way it is sometimes when you shoot outdoors. And then you get the sun gets brighter and all that, but I will spin you around here in a minute so that you can see where I'm setting. I have got a cedar thicket here behind me, and then out in front of me I have a big clearing of it's a little tiny kind of a marshy pond, but I've hiked in here today and to check out for some deer sign. Well, welcome back. Well, what I've decided to do today to get my fire built is I'm going to light a piece of chaga with flint and steel. Then I'm going to transfer the chaga into a stick bundle. I am big on stick bundles. I've got a lot of videos out there on stick bundles. I think I'm just checking my stones, see if I find a sharp edge. What I like to do here in the chaga is just rough it up just a little bit. It kind of makes it take a spark just a little bit easier. Same thing here that I do with my other stuff, is you're only trying to catch a spark on there. It's a little bit tougher to do than charred punk wood, but it does work. Need to get a sharp place on my stone. That looks a little sharper. If you can see, a little bit of smoke starting to grow there. Whoops. A little bit of smoke starting to grow. So now what you got to do is just set that aside for a few minutes and just let it grow. So I'll bring you back in a few minutes once it's had 3 or 4 minutes to just kind of sit. Alright, welcome back. I've got my fire lay. I got that chaga smoking really good now. It's inside of my bundle. So what I'm going to do now is just squeeze this thing together and give it a little bit of air. Don't blow hard. Just nice even blows, and let that piece of chaga in there dry out the sticks. There you go. Chaga sticks. It's some cedar sticks in there and some pine. I'm going to let this go, and I've got some deer steaks I've got to put on there, so it's just a good day out in the it's a cedar woods is what I'm in. As well as maybe you get lucky enough, maybe find an antler or two. This is the season that you get out up here in Maine and look for that stuff, whether it be moose horns or deer antlers. So we'll see how that plays out. But as of right now, I've stopped at one of my lunch spots that you've heard me talk about in other videos. I have several lunch spots in my 2 square miles. They're all set up and waiting for me. There's usually a place to sit. I'm sitting on a down tree right now. That usually plays into it, as well as scenery and what I can see, and also the warmth of the sun. So in this spot, in a cold winter's day, today is January 15th, and this morning it was about 8 below zero. And so right now, if you get out of this little cove, it's still only about 20 degrees with the wind blowing. That's in Fahrenheit. So, but what does being a woodsman mean to you? This is what it means to me. It means somebody that can go into the woods from sun up to sundown and take care of themselves, not have to rely on a cell phone to get them out of a pickle or out of a jam. It means somebody that is very comfortable in the woods. Could lay down on any sunny spot and take a nap. I've been doing this stuff for 49 years. I started as a very young boy, and there's nothing I like to do more than get out and scout around and just see what's in the piece of woods that I'm choosing to hunt and stuff like that. And it's just been a great place to hunt. I've hunted here since I was about 22 years old. So check out your swamps. Come down off the hills there a little bit. You might find some great big old swamp bucks down close to your home, and just not very far away. Hello there. I'm just off the riverbank. I'm about 10 feet from the stream, and I've come across this stump right here, and as you can see, it's not the best punk wood, but it would definitely work. It's spongy, it's dry, so you could get big chunks out of this. I see over there, I think there's another huge tree standing there, so I want to go over there and check that one out at the same time. So we will move over there and we will check that one out. But look for stuff like this when you're in the woods. You can turn that into some charred punkwood and have all the tinder you possibly could use. I got sidetracked. I've left that stump over there. I'm headed for that stump. Maybe you can see in the background. But as I was coming here, I come across a cedar tree. Chop into this tree. You might find this is some of the best kindling that you can get when it comes to kindling for your fire, the small stuff. It doesn't get any better than a cedar tree. This has your bird's nest in it. It also has your small twigs, your small wood, everything. So remember a tree like this when you're out doing your travels. Remember how to find this tree and other ones like it. Look for them. In the Maine forest, they're here. This is what's called a white cedar. We do not have red cedar in this state. We have all white. So we're going to move over to that stump that I spotted, and we'll get there eventually. But my point here today is in a small walk, you'll come across lots and lots of tinder material, especially in this forest in the state of Maine. That is one thing that I love about our forest is materials are here for our taking. I hope that you have forests like this. Like I said, I've crossed a half a dozen ways to build a fire in the 20-foot span of leaving the stream bed. So search out these areas. Put your boots on the ground and go out in the woods and become a hunter and become a sportsman and become a woodsman that really, really knows what he's doing out here, because there is nothing out here to be afraid of. It's just come prepared. Learn how to build a fire. Learn how to hunt, and that only comes by getting out here and doing it. So I think that probably puts it into a nutshell. I'm probably going to shut the camera off here for a minute and just kind of think if I got anything else I'd like to add to it. But have fun with this. If you want to comment in the comment section, lay down some comments that what does it mean for you you as a person to be a woodsman or a woodswoman. This is a sport for both. There is lots and lots of stuff out here to do. It is a great, it's been a great life for me. I have enjoyed, I look forward to every hunting season like it is Christmas time. So, like I said, I'm going to just shut up here for a minute. And if I think of something I want to add, I'm just sitting here by the bog. Like I said, I'll turn you around and show you what the bog is. So I'll be back in a minute.